Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback.
Ready, set.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the sled, watch the sled.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Go.
Here we go on second and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Able to find Isabella. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now Cohen. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on third and 13.
Hey, Charlie.
Here's Foles. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. First carry for James Conner. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Watch out, watch out.
Six guard. Check 6 guard.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Go. Go.
On 3rd and 2, Floyd. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, D-back, let's go. Pick it up, D. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
Let's go. Get set.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Mills in on the stop.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Under 10, under 10. 10 on it.
Off play action. Floyd. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
They run. This is Cohen. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Check three. Receiver. Kill.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
I got you.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st down. It's Cohen. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Foles. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Gain of 15. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Tempo.
58, come on. You ain't going nowhere.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen able to slither by. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Here we go. 180. That's what I do. Check.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Here we go. 180.
Come on. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Yeah.
They give to Johnson going right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They come out here in the eye. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On first down, it's Davidson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Check the backer, check the backer. Hey, switch gears. Go. Buzz, be ready.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Check three.
They'll run on first down. It's Davidson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the Bucs' 43-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. This is Connor. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Floyd. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. 1:50 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Sione Takitaki. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Another try after the first down sack. Foles. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Single.
A gain of 17 yards, but it's 3rd down.
Now Foles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's caught by Parker. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance.
And this is Parker, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike, all day. Yes.
53 Mike. 53.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Foles. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Kill.
On second down, it's Davidson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Toss play, counter. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Mike 51.
To throw on second down. Floyd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Check. Kill. Watch twist. Yo, motion.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
I'm coming after you. Henry. Mike 51. Hey, watch his flat. Tight dog. Watch, twist it up.
Looking to throw. Floyd. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On the return is Cohen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
That ball complete to Isabella. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Andy Isabella, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point put through by Succo, and that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come up.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. John Johnson with the INT.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here we go.
On first down, Cohen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Looking to throw on second down. Foles. This one caught by Isabella. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. On third down, a run with Cohen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Succop's kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're in a bit of a bind, a pretty big bind, down 20-0 as they start here on 1st and 10. A run by Connor on first down, and a good one, as he'll get about 7 here. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Back to throw. Floyd. Looking downfield for Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Throw left side complete to Isabella. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Ready?
Number 53, Mike 53.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Check 24, check 24.
That's Isabella open on the right side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Trying to lay one up deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. Andy Isabella was the intended target. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter.
25, check 25.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Looking to throw. Floyd. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Back to throw. Floyd. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Floyd. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Marquise Lee, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. Bullet good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
23 yards the pickup there. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Foles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Number 53, Mike 53. And let's pin him.
They'll look to throw here. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tariq Cohen, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. A toss running left. It's Cohen, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score
and a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Floyd. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
We own it. We own it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Floyd nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Get ready. Get ready. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Ball trot. Set the time.
On 4th down. Floyd under pressure again, and down he goes again. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Good. Warning.
Here we go. Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Sione Takitaki in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Foles. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Andy Isabella with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allowed you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point up and good by Succa. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? He's got a man complete. Marvin Jones. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marvin Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point game.
Next to score, Buccaneers 33, Cowboys 14. Max Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Parker. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Push him back. Push him back.
54.
2nd and 10. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Prince Amukamara.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Let's go, great.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
Now, I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
49, check 49, check 49. Hustle, thank you, Cream.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys,